And welcome to another RSR. Tonight we're reviewing Vancouver Whitecaps FC 1, Toronto FC 0, match 11 of the 2022 MLS season for TFC. And that's a smash and grab. What we would like to call a smash and grab. And I'll get into it because honestly, I'll tell you what I think, but then I'll rant because, should be. So 35th minute, Alejandro Pezuelo misses a penalty kick. Ball gets into the hand of Veselinovic. Calls a penalty, checking on VAR to give the penalty. Pezuelo telegraphs it the whole way, and Hasal makes the save, which isn't the biggest moment he had in the match. 35th minute, still 0-0. That's the way we go into half. All the way to the 90th minute. Jaden Nelson does score, but Thomas Hasal acts like he got shot in the face. They take it, he sells it, even though he doesn't even get touched. The ball got in, he didn't get touched. And the referee falls for it. They don't even look at VAR, or even the referee for VAR looks or believes in it and fell for it. So, no goal. 0-0. 90th minute. It comes back to bite TFC into bias time. Why wouldn't it? Oh, and guess who? Toussaint Ricketts gets a open net, pretty much. Bono is off his line. Toussaint Ricketts is able to tap it in. Of course it is. I'm happy for him. But of course, the former TFC man scores against us in a very heartbreaking way into bias time because that's TFC getting smash and grabbed. 1-0. That's the way the match would end. Full-time stats, 15 shots to 9, 6 shots on target to 4, 45% possession to 55% possession, 395 passes to 496 passes, 80% pass accuracy to 80, 11 fouls to 8, 3 offside to 0, really should have been 4, 1 yellow card to 2, 0 red cards to 0, 5 corners to 3. Toronto should have won this match 3-1. They at least should have drawn 1-1. That Nelson goal was a goal. But Pezuelo should have done better on that penalty. Nelson should have had a brace. They really should have won it. Now give Ricketts his goal 3-1. At least 2-1. 1-1, definitely. This team should have won. The performance they put in was dominant. It was better. They were the better team. The ref stole this game. But I'll get into that. I'll rant about that. You want a rant, you're going to get a rant. But TFC were the better team. Michael Bradley was the man of the match. He was amazing. Michael Bradley was amazing tonight. That shows you how good TFC had played. Michael Bradley looked amazing tonight. He was man of the match. He kept TFC in it longer than they would have without him. His performance. Because had he not had that performance, of course, the ref probably would not have mattered. The final goal probably would not have mattered. The only goal probably wouldn't have mattered. The performance that Bradley had put TFC in the position to be the better team, to should have won this match, but they didn't, or at least should have drawn. They got railroaded. They got smash and grabbed. I do not care. Toronto were the better team. I don't want to hear, oh, they lost. They must have sucked. Good job reading the scoreline. Yeah, giving away that goal to Toussaint Ricketts late on. Alex Bono, I'm going to put that on him. He came off his line way too quickly to cover the first one. Yeah, not great. But of course, he was going to make that mistake. It's Alex Bono. What do you expect? He was going to make that mistake. You just hope it's not costly. It was. Because of the referees. Nelson, clean goal. Of course it was. Toronto's performance. McNaughton looked immense. Lucas McNaughton is probably the best center back on this team. It's not Shane O'Neill. Certainly not Salcedo. We play better without Carlos Salcedo, tell you the truth. I think there's too many voices back there. Bradley, O'Neill, Mavinga, Salcedo. I think there's too many voices back there. Not joking. I really do. Without Salcedo, we've looked pretty damn good. For the most part. But what can you do? I said at the start of the stream that this was a must-win. That Toronto needed to win this game. Turns out, no. A loss was acceptable. A draw would have been acceptable the way that game went out. Because Vancouver did not win this on their talent. Vancouver did not win this because they were the better team. They certainly were not the better team. They looked like the team that only scored 4 points in the season. Only earned 4 points this season. They looked like that team. They looked like they were getting run around the pitch. And Hasal made some good saves. Cody Cropper made some good saves. Hasal draws the foul. Flops like a fish who got shot in the face, acting like he was sleeping with the fishes, to say that was not a goal by Jaden Nelson. The penalty, good save by Hasal. You know who won this game for the Vancouver Whitecaps? Thomas Hasal. Why? Because he flopped. Because he sold. Because he did what he had to do, and I respect that, but the referees fallen for that in the era of VAR. All of them is absolutely asinine. This ain't the 90s. This ain't even the 2010s. You should be able to look at that and be like, oh, the ball was kicked, not Hasal. He's acting. What angle did you have? How many angles did you have? Not enough. This is worse than the Miami game last year. This hurts worse. Why? Because that was nothing. That was absolutely an easily overturnable call. What, we got the penalty and didn't capitalize on it, so you didn't want to give us anything else more? Is that what it was? VAR is a joke. The referees in this league are a joke. That man must have been paid off by Carmine Lupertazzi Jr. Probably. My guess. Just my guess. Because that referee surely was probably paid off by the mob to pull that smash and grab. Just my guess. What else could it be? That referee's blind? The dude was smiling. Now, I got to get into this. The dude was smiling as he was talking to Bob Bradley, where Bob Bradley was chatting him out. And I hope Bob got his money's worth, because dude is probably getting fined at the least. Because if I was Bob Bradley, I would burn it all down. Figuratively, not literally. I'd be like, okay, you want to play that game? You want to screw us? I'm speaking loud and clear. Fine me or suspend me. If I was him, that's what I would do. I'd ask for it. I'd be like, I'm going to make this easy for you. Go, try. I'd make it easy. I hope he got his money's worth, because he should. Bob Bradley has the fire. Like, I know it's kind of a thing whenever we lose or have a contentious draw, the Bradleys are going, at least one of them are going to chide the ref. I know it's a thing. It's what they do. But in this case, Bob Bradley is right. Sometimes I think it's stupid. Sometimes I think, really, Bob? You're really going to do this? Really, Michael? You're really going to do this? But in this case, both of them should have. Michael's probably not going to take the suspension. Now, in years past, when his father wasn't there, he probably would have, because Greg Vanney, Chris Armas, Javier Perez, they probably wouldn't have chided the ref like that. Michael would have gave him the piece of his mind, and he gets suspended. But with the way Michael played and the way he has been playing, he's good. He's old, but he's good. He's found something. I think they're playing him right. Man of the match. You don't want to lose that, especially with Prizo getting sent off early, and when he was playing, not really looking like his old self pre-Achilles. Then you got, Osorio? You don't know when he'll be back. He got injured in training. So what do? Bob had to take that bullet. If he so does. And then, here's the other thing that gets me. Vancouver. Vonnie Sartini celebrating like he won the MLS Cup on a smash and grab screw job. I know it probably saved your job, and I know y'all in Vancouver hate Toronto because Y'all hate the center of the universe when we have no problem with you. We just think you're the redheaded stepchild of Canadian soccer, Canadian football. We'll defend you if Seattle goes after you, but we can banter you no matter what. It's like, you defend your redheaded stepchild when somebody else goes after them, but you could easily just go after them no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I know people have seen that before. But Vanni Sartini, that grinds my gears. That man was celebrating like he won MLS Cup on a screw job smash and grab. That is absolutely classless. The dude is a fraud. Mark DeSantos is better than him. Vanni Sartini is a fraud who got lucky that Brian White was outperforming his expected goals and Ryan Gould was a magician. They aren't no more. They didn't win this game for you. I haven't won anything for you this year. It's like, oh, my job is saved. All I got to do is beat Valor now, and I can use this as a hype up at home. And my job is saved, at least for now. That is classless. I liked you. I thought you were cool. When the pressure got to you, you turned into a classless snob. Well, not a classless snob, but Pratt. There we go. Pratt. The cleaner version. Pratt. A classless Pratt. You're a fraud. You were carried, and they kept you because Vancouver has no ambition. And you realize, oh crap, I could be next to be chopped if this keeps on going. The fairy tale's going to run out some point. So what happens? You get a smash and grab, celebrate it like you not even made the playoffs, you won the MLS Cup, and when you win a freaking game against Valor for the first time, Vancouver's won a Canadian championship game in God knows how long, since pre-pandemic, since, 2018? Got like a 5-game losing streak, 5-game winless streak with a 2018 final and all that. Yeah, you're classless. That game was stolen by the refs. TFC should have won that easily. They were the better team. They had more possession. They were better. They were dominant, and they got screwed. And now Vancouver's celebrating like it's the MLS Cup when it's only 7 points. You suck. And to pull that stunt, I know you're at home. But to have the balls to do that, to have the balls to stand there and be like, I'm going to celebrate like I won the cup. Because 1, I beat Toronto. 2, it was a smash and grab. You have the balls on 7 points now in the season. You have the chutzpah to do that? Maron. Mavafan culo. Que schifo. Jesus. Oh, Maron. That's what really gets me. It's not the referee does, but Toronto were the better team. So to have the gall to do that. Jeez. I would never. Like, if I got a smash and grab win, say I was a Toronto manager, and I got a smash and grab win against Montreal, I hate the scum, but I'm not going to celebrate like that because I know, they probably got screwed. I'm glad we got 3 points. I'll fist pump. I'll pump up my ultras, whether it's home or away, but I'm not going to celebrate like a jackass. Like stunad. Like a stunad. I'm not going to celebrate like that. I can't do it. I wouldn't do it. That's a jackass move. Fraud. I don't care what you say. That was a jackass move. I liked Sartini. I thought he was a cool guy. Somebody you could have a freaking cappuccino with. Man probably don't drink beer. Shoot the breeze out with a cafe. No, he's a jackass. The pressure got to him. He turned into a jackass. It's a one-sided rivalry. We don't care. Like that. If it was Montreal, I'd understand it, but still. Smash and grab, but that? I didn't know Sartini had that side to him. And by the way, Pull your pants up. Nobody wants to see a plumber crack like that. Put on a suit. Don't look like a hobo on the touchline. Jesus Christ. But you kind of saw some. Like, seriously, though. The Home is Vancouver sweater with, like, the sleeves that were 2 sizes too big. I don't know if you caught that, but, like, even before being a jackass, the dude looked like a hobo as managing that game. If it was... I have standards. If it was me, I'd at least be wearing a tracksuit. I mean, Armis did wear a jersey before, a pre-match jersey, so you can do that on the touchline. But I'd be wearing at least a tracksuit, if not dress clothes, which Sartini's done before. So, I hate to say it, but it just came up to my mind. When I rant, things can go sideways. But seriously, though, pull up your pants. Nobody wants to see a plumber crack while you're celebrating. Nobody wants to see that. Hell, nobody wants to see that when a plumber is actually working on their sink. Go give the referee his boxes of ziti. Mud on. Toronto were the better team. Again, man of the match was Michael Bradley. What a performance by Michael, the captain. What a performance. What a performance. That was amazing. What a game by Michael. Amazing. What a game by everybody, but Michael Bradley was great. Well, that being said, if you like this review, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once you're subscribed, put comments on this video, send super chats on the live streams, put this in playlist, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I will see you sometime next week. Maybe for a U.S. Open Cup game, maybe for a Can Champ game, maybe for Leafs Lightning if they are 1 game away on Tuesday. We'll see what we do from clinching the series. We'll see what we do. See you then. I'm Ron. I'm out. Peace. We'll be back. I'm not worried. We're a good team.